Hey guys, welcome to the Clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's video is going to be on American Horror Story Season 8, Episode 3. Woo-wee! Man, the first two episodes, of course, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I really liked. And this third episode is my favorite so far. I loved being able to see how the outside world, you know, people are surviving, you know, the eating, the cannibals eating people, you know, and the guy's like, I used to be a kindergarten teacher or something like that, you know, but they're like eating a foot. I don't know, I just thought it was hilarious, but also really cool at the same time. And then who do we get out of nowhere? Brock comes back blazing, just post-apocalyptic Mad Max style, taking out the zombies or whatever they're going to be called in this story. But so far that's my favorite scene of the 3 episodes. But you know, as we continue on, you know, he infiltrates, you know, gets under the carriage, you know, the apples or whatever, you know, and he sneaks his way in, gets the mask on. And I loved, you know, how what's her name, Dee Dee or Dodo or Bobo, or I can't even remember her name, but his girlfriend, you know, comes on to her thinking that it's Michael Landon's character. And you know, I want to be PG, you know, for you guys, or you know, just in case your kids are in the room, but you know what she says to him to entice him, you know, and she says, you know, I've never done that with my boyfriend before. And he's like, oh, and then she's like, you know, I can't do this and that. And he's like, I know, and rips off the mask and it's him. Oh my gosh, that was awesome too. Then, you know, they poison the apples, you know, and whatever's going on, we find out, you know, that she's a machine. You know, Kathy Bates' character is a machine, programmed by Michael Landon. So she gets together with Sarah Paulson's character. I can't remember these characters' names for some reason. Usually takes me a few episodes to just really get to know them. But so much is going on with each different person, you know, it's just hard for me to keep up with names sometimes. But so I apologize for that. But I know the character. I mean, I know the actress. But anyway, you know, they come up with the plan, so they think they come up with the plan, you know, to poison everybody, get everybody in the room. They poison them, they die. I'm just like, okay, now everybody's dead in this episode. So how are they going to do this? So I'm just totally engaged in this whole episode. You know, sometimes the episodes, you know, I'm sitting back going, okay, where are they going with this? Come on. But this one was like, bam, 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 just in your face, and I loved it. I loved it. Everything was just going down really cool. Had me totally invested. So everybody dies, and then we get the witches that come back from Coven. Oh man, and I love that season. You know, not a lot of people like that season, but I thought it was really good. You know, I think that's when we first got Kathy Bates into American Horror Story, was during Coven, if I remember right. But anyway, you know, you see them show up, they revive their sisters, you know, so now we know that they're all witches. One of them doesn't know, you know, she tries to use her powers or whatever, and you know, so now we have the Coven back in. So it makes me think, you know, if you watched the previews for next episode, you know, you see, you know, the male Coven, you know, the warlocks or male witches, whatever you know is PC to say. I don't even know nowadays. But, you know, you've got the male witches that I guess this is going to be witches against witches, you know, and I'm cool with that, you know. And if they're all ran by Michael Landon's character, you know, which is the Antichrist, and, you know, you can see that now because when he spills his blood, they turn into snakes. And they use those snakes' poison to poison the apples and everything. And we find out that it was actually his idea to poison everybody, to see everybody who wasn't worthy or whatnot. And because he programmed Kathy Bates' character, you know, as a robot. But anyway, and I loved her backstory, you know, about her remembering her first kill. And it was in that house with that guy or whatever, and I just had a Kill Bill vibe, you know. And Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies, especially a Quentin Tarantino movie. But So that was really cool and had me engaged. So I'm now really invested in Kathy Bates' character, because now we know she's the American Horror Story Westworld host. So I'm definitely intrigued with that. It's making me think what time period this is. I mean, I think some people I think I've read a couple of articles that it's 2020, I think, is the right. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know what year this takes place in, because I don't know. But anyway, really enjoyed the episode, and I can't wait for next week now. I'm more pumped up. I've really enjoyed this season. I've enjoyed all of American Horror Story, really. A roundabout way, I give the whole entire series at 8 if I had to give it a scale, for me at least. But really engaged with this one. This last episode has been my favorite, so looking forward to more. And I believe that there's like 10 episodes, or it's either 10 or 13 episodes in this season. I've heard both rumors, so I'm not really sure. But if it is, and this is the first act, the first 3 episodes being the first act of this season, bravo. It's good, and I love it. So what did you guys think of this episode? Did it blow your mind like it did mine? What do you think about Brock coming back? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember, the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!